Okay, I'm actually gonna just switch right in because we're gonna need to get going on this. Try to knock something out. It's about 3 hours. Let's see here. How am I doing stash wise? Probably fine. Where is my stash? Hey, Kathleen, welcome. So we're gonna jump. I know I said at the end of my last stream we were gonna do the cauldron. And then do Demeter. But I've had a schedule change, so I can still stream today, obviously. But I'm not gonna have an open-ended day to stream like I thought. So we're actually going to bypass the cauldron, even though we're near it. This is just the most distance I've carved in. So we're going to go this way and try to just make it to Demeter and try to just do Demeter. Because I'm still not going to have time to stream tomorrow. I'm hoping to stream... Friday's a little bit up in the air, but I'd like to stream Friday. We'll see. I was also thinking of potentially hanging out with someone on Friday, but it's going to be cold. And so we may raid and check our plans. So we'll see. But I got this armor off stream. I really like it. This was the one at that one lowland base where I liked both sets of armor and I had only gotten the one. I was able to get the other one. But it might take a minute to get there. Hopefully we won't get too sidetracked along the way. Ooh, that's cool. And then we can at least do Demeter. And then I may actually just kind of, depending, stop. Because I don't want to be in the middle of something. And then have to stop for a while. But I also don't necessarily want to rush. Because it would be good to get warmed up here. What is this? This is very covered by trees. I feel like they don't want me looking at whatever this is. They very much don't want me doing that. Can I get on that mountain? That's weird. Ah. You can't stop me, game, once I set my mind to something. This will be a good random thing to do to get warmed up. Just gotta get a little height here. Oh, where do I want to go this way? This way, Aloy. There we go. We tall enough? Not quite. The game does not want me doing what I'm doing. It's like, we'll let you do it, but we're not going to be happy about it. I don't think this is tall enough, but it won't let me. I don't fully understand why it sometimes is like, no, you can't really do the thing we promised you could do. There we go. Now we're really making some height distance. Okay. This might be good enough. Yeah, I think it just doesn't want me in there right now. Actually, I wonder if we're close enough to... Yeah, this is going to be a part of the Demeter thing. That's why it won't let me in. Guarantee it. This is definitely all part of the Demeter facility. Ah! Okay. Game's like, no. And now I'm stuck. Well, you shouldn't have let me, like, run through the bush if you didn't want me in there. Okay, that was exciting. Probably wants me to go around this way. Hey, welcome, Ray. I was just saying, my plans got changed slightly, so we're rushing straight to Demeter. At the end of the last stream, I said we would do the cauldron and then do Demeter, but I'm just not, I don't have that kind of time today like I thought I'd have. So we're just going to try to do Demeter. I don't want to keep, like, I thought about just doing another screw around stream, and I don't want to do that. I want to push forward. And since I'm not going to have a lot of time to play anything anyway, in general, I wasn't really that worried about if this pulls me into an interlude, so we're going to just go to Demeter. Actually, we'll hit up this shelter before we go. Like, I'm in a hurry, but it's not like I have an hour and we're done. I have like 3 hours. So it's plenty of time. There's no reason to rush. But mostly I'm just trying to stay focused because if I act like I don't have a lot of time, it's me. So I'm going to get distracted instead of doing what I need to do. So we'll do Demeter. And then if there is a reasonable amount of time and we didn't get sucked into an interlude somehow, oh, it's up there. That's going to be interesting. You know, then we can do the cauldron. But I'm very suspect. I think that when we finish this, it'll be, you know, it's video game speak, right? We had the 3 main quests and we finished the 3 main quests. So then they're probably going to attack the base, or someone's gonna get kidnapped, or, you know, the thing, oh, this is all we had to do, and then the bad guys do the thing, and now the game is changed for, like, that's what I'm assuming will happen after we get to Demeter. What that looks like specifically, I don't know, obviously, but I've played enough video games to know that that's probably coming. This way we can refill on everything before we go. We'll go to that campfire. These, I would say we're in the California redwoods pretty safely. Pretty safely that we're in the California redwood forest here. That's kind of cool that there would be redwoods here, actually, because they would have been wiped out by the Pharaoh Plague and would have had to have been reseeded. So that means Gaia was trying to at least somewhat rebuild the world as it was. Because, like, in theory, you could, sure, bring back redwoods. They're great. But you wouldn't have to put the redwoods where they were, you know? Maybe the idea is to recreate as much of what nature did before man got involved and all that, you know. The initial design of the world before humans kind of came in.
What happened here?
The same thing that happened... Oh, this. You mean the dead bodies.
Someone managed to take out an entire squad.
I should probably focus now. I did miss the pile of dead bodies.
One thing's for sure. I'm not alone out here.
Okay, I know I just said I can't get distracted, but hold on. Just 1 second. This is too much to pass up. The lighting, the rain, the windowsill. There's too much at play. Yeah, I was just like, what happened here? I'm like, the same thing that happened everywhere, Aloy? Oh, you mean the dead people. Got it. Okay, I like this, but I don't like exactly where she's standing. But it's kind of hard to see where she's standing because of how the camera works. Oh, see that? Look at that. I mean, look at that. I kind of wanted to get the bus in there, but no, that's too good. Turn precision off. I picked up one of those dye plants. It was a pale bloom, and every time I pick up a pale bloom, the song from Return of the King gets stuck in my head. The pale bloom rises. You know, why does the white dove go? You know, if it was an '80s ballad, that's what it would sound like. Anyway, that gets stuck in my head every time I pick up a pale bloom. How's it going, John? Good to see you. We're on our way to Demeter. Do I want wide, or do I actually want close? You know, close is kind of cool. Like that. Broken glass kind of makes a mask. Like that. We definitely want sunshine. But it's where do we want the sunshine? What specific light pattern are we going for? See, that's pretty cool. Once we get to the sunset colors. Although, I think the moss comes out more if we go during the day. So I want something with some shade. Like, I want her partially shaded. Like that. Good! I'm glad you're doing well. That's too far in, you can't tell what we're looking at. There, that feather's kind of frustrating because it's like, why is there just purple amongst everything else that's going on? But I don't think I can do anything about that short of doing this, like going way over. That's kind of cool, actually. It makes her kind of small, like that. Actually kind of like vibrant. Kind of like vibrant, but I think I'll turn down the intensity like that. And then what if I wish the greeting, actually that's kind of cool. I wish the small logo, I wish I could adjust it. But I can't, so that it like went into here. There we go. That's better. I don't like all of this dead space, but there's not a lot about that I can really do. You've read the first 50 pages of The Living Force, and it's been some time since you've left this hell reading book. That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. Why are we not taking? Come on. Man, that glitch is going hard today. Okay, we'll do this. We'll just grab it. That way I don't lose it. I'm not going to wait around for that to finally trigger. Okay. The Demeter. you should just always have your guard up every time. Uh-oh.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god, is someone shooting at us with arrows?
The barbarian's pinned down. Move in.
Quinn, I know that they're another group of people in the game.
Okay, whoever these people are, it looks like we're not gonna be friends. I need to get past these hostiles and into the ruins.
Okay. Ow.
Hope that hurt.
What have I ever done to you people?
Protect the site. Kill her.
You guys don't wear helmets. That's a mistake on your part. You have a helmet. Oh, you did not move forward like I thought you would. Oh, that hurt? Hi. Alright, I think I knocked it off this time. Come on. Boing! You're a little over halfway through Fallen Star and you have to return to the library on Friday out of renewals. Ah! They know you're Aloy and that's the only matter of time that you discover the secret hidden in you. Probably true. Actually, I don't think the Quinn end up being... I mean, I guess I just assumed that because there are people, they weren't going to be bad. But they're not currently associated with raiders or anything, so I don't know. I mean, they're certainly not going to be happy with me after I shoot a bunch of their people in the head. Oh, there's a blaze drum up there. I could have been shooting that. Gonna shoot adhesive at me?
Why are they out for blood? I better get to Demeter fast in case there's more of them.
Or we could figure out, like, why they're here and what they want.
Somewhere in these ruins.
No? Okay. Quinn Marine. Now, I wonder if Marine is just the name in the same way we have Braves, like it's just a name, or if they are also kind of like the Tanakh.
Another tall neck. Has to be the one I heard about.
Apartments. Hop on the magic school bus. Where is it? Oh, I see. It's... Oh, apparently it's way over there. Okay, we won't be going to get that one right now. There's one over there. I don't think there's going to be particularly good stuff in here, though. Yeah. So I can jump up if I want to. Oh. A little spooky. I suppose I could have come in here to fight instead of staying out of the building, but what would have been the fun of that? A lot of materials in here. This didn't come up as something, but this feels... Yeah, nope, that's not interactable. Okay. Sure. So there's a ladder. And there's stairs. There's a lot of choices here. How well many of these vehicles survive given a 10-year-old cars look much worse. Well, yeah. Ingots. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so I'm still not quite technically at Demeter coordinates FA. So it must be Faro. Must be in a Faro building. For FAS. Anything up? Or is this just a spot? There's nothing up. Okay. Slidey time. The greenhouse.
Looks like some sort of old office complex.
Those Japanese beetle traps? Not traps that are Japanese, but traps for the Japanese beetle. That's a if you know, you know situation. Ooh. Hello. You have big expensive in it. Come on. I would like whatever is in that, please. Thank you. Expensive loot. Somebody's been through here and built structures on the old structure.
Greenhouse. Federal Automated Solutions industry-leading biotech research facility. Agritech. Environmental remediation. Organic waste management.
This must have been part of the clawback.
Your company needs. Here at the greenhouse, we'll help solve your problems. Naturally.
Synthetic voice.
Greenhouse. Federal Automated Solutions industry-leading biotech research facility. Agritech. Environmental remediation. Organic waste management. Whatever your company needs, here at the greenhouse, we'll help solve your problems.
Wow, this is really cool in here. This is really cool. Army Corps of Engineers maintains huge electric barrier and a canal to prevent the cart from getting into the Great Lakes. Oh, that's cool. Ah, are we gonna finally get the thing that lets me do the thing? I've been waiting to figure out how to get past these darn plants.
Demeter should be right beyond that door. Those vines are blocking the way. Unless I can cut through them, I'm gonna need to find another way in.
You know, there's a lot of places around here that have sharp objects, Aloy. Code fragment. Apparent code for the greenhouse. Oh, it's the same thing. This is Demeter. It's just like when we found the flowers in the first game. It writes poetry. I had a dream which was not a dream. The bright sun was extinguished, and the stars did wander darkling the eternal space. Rayless and pathless the icy earth swung blind and blackening in the moonless air. Morn came and brought no day, and men forgot their passions in dread. Of this their desolation, and all hearts were chilled to a selfish prayer for light. And they did live by watchfires and the thrones, the palaces of crowned kings, the huts, the habitations of all things which dwell, were burnt for beacons. Cities were consumed, and men were gathered round their blazing homes to look once more in each other's faces. Happy were those who dwelt within the eye of the volcanoes of their mountain torch, and fearful hopes that was all the world contained. Function true. Kind of excited to finally meet Demeter. Just because Demeter was actually kind of a thing in the first game. Hello. Pull this one too. This little puddle with some rainwater.
With no way out. Great. At least there's a console.
Well, we can keep going up too. There's no reason to panic. Tala Aquino, personal log, the greenhouse, September 4, 2043. Science is the process of discerning patterns, finding a sense of order amongst the chaos. Never has it been more pertinent than today. Here at the greenhouse, between the construction bots, the strewn wreckage from last night's storm, the howls of protesters who don't even know the nature of our work, amongst all this, we must find method. All week, the verts have been delivering sets of bewildered faces, and I have promised my paymasters that these looks of stunned incredulity hide some of the world's top minds, from which ideas will sprout that can feed a starving world if we work fast enough. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? Said Albert Einstein. So we strike out from the shores of the known and swim into the deep oceans if possible, knowing that we must find something before the world drowns. But does the man who is guiding us understand the work we must do? There's no doubt that Ted Faro is a business savant when it comes to robotic assistance, but does he grasp the science as well as the marketing? He and his board can sense what the world wants from a fashion app, but the choices they make will now determine whether a million starve here or a country falls to the void there. Faro has grasped the fact that action is necessary, but can he really be a force to save the world? What year is this from? I think the 40s were the clawback era, right? I'm trying to remember the game. I think global warming hit its peak in the 30s, and I think the 40s was the clawback era, and I think the 60s is when the world falls. I think. If not, the 40s were the climate crisis and the 50s were the clawback era. But that's what that's in reference to. Is his time was with Elizabeth undoing climate change.
Log.
Just got off the line with U.S. Robot Command. Time's running out. Didn't have the heart to tell Harris that our cure might be worse than the disease. Even if adamantine wreath works, we still have to prove we can curtail the trailing plants efficiently. But Cobble's team is working on it over at Test Station Ivy. He'll come through. He has to.
So these...
Another secret project. Well, they made the metal flowers here and the vines, so maybe I can find a way to destroy them. If I can find Test Station Ivy. How do I get out of here?
Back out the door we came in? Hey!
There we go. Great. These guys again. Whoever they are, they want me dead. I better be careful.
Oh, I was gonna keep going up, but that's okay. These are cool looking plants.
Take those soldiers out.
You say that as if there's another option. Is there an option that isn't take them out quietly? I would like to know about that option. I don't think I have oh, I have this bow with fire in it. That'll work. I feel like having a fire arrows wouldn't be the worst idea. Just because of the canisters. Probably wouldn't count as quietly,
There's a
though.
barbarian in the compound. She got past the lookouts. Find her, kill her, and bring her head to the lieutenant. Understood.
You guys are a little rough.
The table.
Kill the strangers, kill the strangers, kill the strangers, Caroline. I hit you with a rock. It was funny. I got somebody else's attention, but that's fine.
No sign of them. You like your false alarms, don't you?
How did that guy not see that? He has to be the worst guard in the history of either world. Like, how did you not see that?
I knew it! Kill her! Raise the alarm! I'll destroy her!
Oh, no.
Yeah, I can fight too! Help them!
Yeah, you guys don't have to call me a barbarian. It's a little rude. Oh, did that hurt? Oh, that was a bit of a miss. That wasn't. Where are the other ones? There's clearly still more because the angry yellow circle is still there. Oh, you have a heavy weapon. Hold on. Rather you didn't use that. Thank you. Thank you for your consideration.
These people would have talked to me instead of trying to kill me. Oh, now I need to find a way out of this courtyard.
This looks important. Ooh. Ooh, a bow's in there. Berserker Hunter Bow. What do we got? Ah, Berserk ammo. I saw something with Berserk ammo in it. I wasn't as interested in it. Well, you know what? I'm a believer that games give you things when they become useful. Berserker Hunter arrows are now available for your hunting post. Fire these arrows at human or machine enemy to build the Berserk state. Once they enter this, they will attack nearest target regardless of friendly or foe. Wear down the strength of your opponents by making them fight each other. See if there's some cheaper upgrades. Yeah, some cheaper upgrades. Can't go beyond that at this time, though. Might as well do component tear, considering it's a pretty low damage weapon. If I'm using it for berserking, anyway. Oak. I don't think that has anything to do with ivy. But it's probably a theme, right? Probably go through the oak room to get to the ivy. Yeah, I don't need that. Although plasma bomb launcher does sound pretty cool. I'm trying to get to this guy. To oak.
Looks promising.
I submit. Do as you will.
I didn't want to fight your friends out there. They attacked me.
If by death alone I can atone our trespass.
I'm not gonna kill you, okay? I just want to figure out what's going on. Where did you get that focus?
Well, that's what's on her head.
I am of the chosen people. The Quen. The ancestors left the power of the focus to us alone, the eye that reveals the legacy.
I don't know how to tell you this. It wasn't just you.
The legacy, huh?
The legacy? The truth. Now, it is in the darkness and the lost places, among the ancient ashes and the bones of the before that it lies waiting. Now, as a diviner, it is my task to seek it out for the good of my people.
You're looking for data. Maybe we can help each other. What's your name?
Alpha. Second diviner of the Eastern Expedition.
I'm Aloy. Why don't we start again? I've never heard of the Quen.
Our lands lie across the Great Ocean. We haven't been here
Oh.
before.
So why come now?
Our homeland has been ravaged by freakish weather.
Freakish weather.
Storms and blistering droughts. The crops are failing. The people are starving. When we looked for answers, it was proposed that if we had the courage to cross the ocean to Legacy's landfall, then we might earn the knowledge we need to save our people. But so far, that knowledge has eluded us.
Interesting. So they're from probably the Asian continent?
So your people call this place Legacy's landfall?
No. Landfall is where we arrived. To the west, in the shadows of the sunken city by the broken bridge.
You mean San Francisco?
Yes. You're well versed in the legacy.
Oh.
It was a
Are
place
they
of
on
great
Alcatraz?
importance to our ancestors. We had hoped to learn their secrets there, but so far that door remains closed. Even so, the data we discovered there has led us to this place. It might be our last chance.
To find something that can save your crops and your people.
Yes. If the ancestors will be generous to us once more.
So you said your ancestors left your tribe that focus?
Yes. 13 diviners have possessed this one since it was discovered among the ruins in our homeland. I have their honored names committed to memory.
So you have one, but none of the soldiers out there did.
We each have a role to play. No, it is the Diviner's purpose to seek out the legacy, interpret the wisdom of our ancestors for the good of all, and to keep it safe. So that no one
we have to be able to take her home.
use a focus. Not even the Imperial family, and certainly not soldiers.
So how many diviners are there?
At Landfall, a small group. Back at home, a few dozen more. That's a guess. Only the overseers know for sure, and I am not of their rank.
So you call data from the ancient past the legacy?
Yes, all that is not lost or forbidden.
What does that mean?
All that we are capable of reading, and that which is permitted.
Okay, I'm not sure I get it. That's fine. So what do you use the data for?
The greatest secrets are the ones that improve the lives of many. How to tend our crops, how to hold floodwaters back, or even cross the ocean.
Technology.
That is what I seek here. Technology that can help my people back home.
So she's got an interesting mix of understanding and not.
Those soldiers. They opened fire on me without warning. Why?
It is the duty of the Quen to seek out the legacy and defend it from the ignorant and envious. Not that you seem ignorant. Back home, other tribes only mean us harm, and we were told the same was true here.
Does that come from your legacy?
The legacy is truth. But we have been known to misinterpret it. I hope time and the wisdom of our ancestors will guide us down the correct path.
Yeah. I hope so too. I'm looking for a place in this facility called Test Station Ivy. Have you found any data that mentions it?
No. But I did find something that looks like a map. But it was unreadable. Lost.
Maybe I can make some sense of it.
There.
There's a lot of files here.
I've been through all of them. Look in the GH facility section. Like I said, a lost file.
You can't see the map?
Her focus has a lock on it. It's the forbidden knowledge.
Looks like your focus is an early model. The operating system won't be able to read any files created after the mid-2050s. But I could share them with you.
Share them? You can see what is lost and forbidden.
Not lost, not forbidden, just a newer format.
You should give her one of yours.
That's where I need to go.
But you can't get there. We've been here for a week trying to get deeper into the complex. The way has been blocked by rubble.
What about this tunnel?
Secret
Looks like it walks
tunnel.
from here.
No.
Secret
I
tunnel.
thought these might be some kind of access controls, but I couldn't read enough data to make them work.
Let's try with my focus, okay?
I believe these consoles were meant to be operated in unison, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I would say I was getting a little confused because first she was talking about crossing an ocean, then she was talking about crossing a bridge, but it sounds like they may have made landfall on the other side of the bridge, but are really from China, which is cool because I've been wondering what the rest of the world looks like, especially because I've never been for sure if Zero Dawn and the cradles from it were worldwide or only in North America. Because I don't know if it was an international project or just Pharaoh. So I'm kind of curious. I'm hoping maybe we'll get those answers. It's possible that these people are descended from someone who survived another way, which would be fascinating. Or they could be from a cradle and it was an international project, which would also be interesting, because then I'd love to know what's going on in the other continents. We already have moderate but promising results from the Insect Protein Initiative, Ted Faro. It's a dead end. There are 12 competitors ahead of us on farm protein. Tala Aquino, who made Demeter, I'm pretty sure. Our team is pushing to improve the yield once they've... No, kill the program today. Plant gene sequencing stuff is where we've got an edge, but I want every program to link up to the harvesters on our robot team is developing. You're talking about flushing 6 months of research. Our AI tells us the plants you're creating aren't robust enough for auto-harvesting. You wanted me to feed starving people, Ted. That research will help. We will feed them from a Pharaoh harvester. This is too sudden. We can't reconfigure everything that quickly. You have to think bigger, Tala. What was it you wrote your team this morning? One of those quotes you're always throwing around? If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. Isaac Newton. Well, Newton didn't have the resources we've got, Tala. He couldn't dream of horizons we can already see. We're the giants now. No, there was definitely more than one cradle. Absolutely, there, because, like, in theory, everyone, like, the Nora, the Oseram, the Karja, the Tanakh, in theory, they all came out of different cradles. What I don't know is if there were any cradles not in North America.
Okay, here we go.
Following your lead. The ancestors have shown us the way.
Come on, let's go.
You want me to come with you?
Yeah.
It took both of us to open up that tunnel, didn't it?
And that's the thing, like, the Pharaoh Plague was everywhere. And they were fighting
The map, there should be another
the
exit.
plague everywhere.
Just stay close.
Lead the way.
And I know they brought in leaders from every country. Like, because they got experts. But I don't know if Zero Dawn, because Zero Dawn was pitched as an American government program that the U.S. military was defending with Operation Enduring Victory. I just don't remember in any documentations if it was expressly said it was only in North America or not.
You actually got us in. I was dreading having to stay here any longer with those soldiers. They slaughtered the barbarians that approached the site. It was like they enjoyed it. Most of my people aren't like that, I promise.
If you say so.
And, like, there may have been cradle-like thing. It could have just been an international thing. I'm just saying, unless I'm forgetting or I didn't find it, I don't remember a document that expressly said Zero Dawn was anywhere else. Because then you're asking nations, even though the world's about to end, to, like, be in on it. Like, you'd effectively have to tell governments of potentially enemy nations what Zero Dawn is if you were building a cradle. So I don't remember if it was ever expressly said. That doesn't mean that somebody else didn't come up with an idea like a cradle and do something like that in their country.
Better stand back.
Well, that was loud.
Might have been that North America was a location for Zero Dawn because Pharaoh Plague started elsewhere in North America. Yes! I'm pretty sure the Pharaoh Plague started over Australia? You have now officially played more recently than I have, Ray, but I think it started in the in the Asian Pacific somewhere. I guess it could have been Africa too, but I'm pretty sure it was Asian Pacific where it started. Forests were set on fire, but hour by hour. They fell and faded, and crackling trunks extinguished with the crash and all was black. The brows of men by the despairing light wore an unearthly aspect by its fists. The flashes fell upon them, some lay down and hid their eyes and wept, and some did rest, their chins upon their clenched hands and smiled. Others hurried to and fro and fed the funeral piles with fuel and looked up, with mad disquiet on the dull sky. Sorry, I do not have the brain for reading poetry today. The pall of the west world, and then again with a curse cast down upon dust, and gnashed their teeth and howled, with wild birds shrieked, and terrified did flutter on the ground and flap their useless wings. The wildest brutes came tame and tremulous, and vipers crawled and twined themselves among the multitude, hissing, but stingless they were, slain for food. And war, which for the moment was no more, did glut himself again. The meal was bought with blood, each sate suddenly apart, gorging himself in gloom. No love was left. Imagine the U.S. would include their major allies in Zero Dawn, but it's possible China may have had their own. I think it's very possible China had their own program, because China was like a direct competitor to Faro. I think you could find like a good story where it was an international project, and you could find a good story that it was a North American project. I just feel like the documents I remember reading point towards a North American project, and more specifically a U.S. project, not even North American, because of the military involvement. But I just don't remember. That's what I'm looking for. But, like, also all of Gaia's subordinate functions are here in North America. All of Pharaoh's bases would have been.
According to the map, the exit should be this way.
I want to see what's this way, though. Haha! Loot! There's probably loot the other way, too.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
The only thing I would say, though, is this might be wrong of me, but the Zero Dawn facilities all had diverse genetics, which is why you don't see uniformity of race in any group. I feel like China would not have done that in terms of ethnicity. I feel like China would have made everybody Chinese.
Yeah, it feels like a tomb down here.
So that makes me wonder if she would be from a Chinese facility, specifically. Unless there's more going on with her than we know. Or more going on with how her people have spread out over time than we know.
A hatch at the top of the ladder.
I see it.
So glad that just went up with just a push.
That can't be good.
They fly to and from the complex several times a day. Only the ancestors know why.
Well, the ancestors are dead, Elva.
Of course. How else could they be ancestors?
I like her.
Looks like we have more pressing concerns. Follow my lead.
Aloy's like favorite pastime is meeting people and then being like, did you know all your beliefs are wrong? Let me spend time explaining to you how they're wrong. It's like her favorite hobby. She sabotaged the project. You know how many lives could have been lost over an affair? We're working to see what data can be recovered. In the meantime, we spent weeks chasing results that have gone nowhere. Kuchansky's project could have been the answer. Can we remember that Dr. Kuchansky's libido played a big part of this? No, not that big of part. What on earth are we talking about? Not helpful, our Roffy. Can we please concentrate on the plant propagation and not human reproduction? Precisely. It's our job, our responsibility to deliver the crops, which is why I'm reassigning Dr. Samuelson to another team. She sabotaged a project, and she sabotaged a project, and she's staying. And we will have to make up for lost time. How? We're already working nights and weekends, which has cut down the level of infidelity. Not helpful, Eric Ruffy. Charles Darwin, a man who dares to waste 1 hour of time, has not discovered the value of life. And we hold so much of it in our hands, so we'll do whatever we have to finish the work. Albert Einstein, two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity. Dr. Samuelson has proven that. Surely we can agree she has to go. She's staying. That comes all the way from the top. Faro, of course. Not the kind of fellow that puts ethics ahead of results. Enough, all of you. Your objections are noted. Please do not persist unless you want me to take the messaging system offline. Honestly, it would be fun to have a story of circumnavigate the world in a Horizon universe, learning about how the other areas. I think that having not finished this game, that's something they could do in a third game. Like, Aloy solves it, but now she has to go across the world to figure out what the world needs, you know. Oh, this door. I forgot we came out of the hole in the ground, so this would be where I'm going. Something tells me Alva's not good in a fight. Since we all have our role and all that.
I can fight them, or try to sneak past. Your call.
Hey, thanks for telling me exactly what I already know.
Acid ammo will make this go quick.
Okay, I should be able to... Yes. You gonna come back here? You sure? Let's make a friend. Claw Striders.
The ability to tame machines would be dangerous.
Go have a good time. How's that guy already damaged? It's weird. I have a feeling he's not going to survive. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I mean, I probably can just get in a fight, but that's okay.
They haven't seen us.
Get out of my way, Alva. Go try to grab this one. Come on, finish recharging so I can go get this guy. We're okay. I should have gotten him. I think I did. Yeah, I did. This chick, I do like her, but she needs to calm the frick down. for real needs to calm the frick down. Got him. What is that? Okay, so I think what's left is this guy. Hey, thanks. I try really hard. Like a little bit of health, thanks. Make sure you get the loot, because otherwise, you know, could be all for nothing. Nothing to do over here. I guess I could have just outright snuck past him, but what would have been the fun of that? You know? There's no XP in that. I'm sure she can find her own way around. Ah, okay. Vent. The butterflies. Okay, nothing.
A vent. I think I can pull it open. Got it.
I'm right behind you.
Not sure. Ah, I see.
To the complex. Looks like it's locked off.
Aha! Hopefully you're spry. Okay, she's spry. Wow, she's more spry than I am, apparently.
Maybe we can get through that hatch on the ground. It looks like the one we used at the first station. There's consoles up here too.
I know where to get to them. You stay put. I'll see what I can find. There has to be another way to reach those consoles.
Oh, we'll figure it out. Don't you worry about it. That's something. There's a battery in there. A key. That's the way back up. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything before I move forward.
Maybe something down here can help me reach the consoles. There we go. Huh. There's some space back there. This should help.
Key. It's also a place for me to get a battery for that door that has a battery. So what was in that vent I opened then? Ah! Ah! Aha! Okay. Convenient.
Trigger chain reaction.
Aloy, would you mind warning me next time you decide to, blow up a wall?
I'll, try.
Are any of these batteries I could grab? Does not appear to be. Apparently I caused her some duress. Understandable.
There we go.
That looks like some sort of conveyor. You think you can move it over to me?
Yeah. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly.
Come on.
Hold it there. Let me just... I jumped on top.
Hold on.
That's good. Jumping over. Made it. I'm at the console. Wait. There's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
I'll help. If I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right. We need to open the hatch. Let's see. Okay. I'm unlocking a storage unit.
Oh, cool.
There should be a power cell inside. Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
I already did that.
Okay, I'm on it.
Is it on the rack or in here? It's on the rack. Ah! I know right where this goes.
Okay. That brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
On my way.
Oh, I see. I need to go back up. Got it. I understand. Just took me a second, but I got there.
Okay. We need to operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You stay here.
Well, that was irritating. Got it.
Ready when you are.
Okay, you ready? On 2. 1, 2.
Who goes on two?
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
What? No, 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 no. How do I shut this thing off?
Failsafe exceeded. Test cannot be aborted.
So these are plants that weren't eaten by the Pharaoh plague?
Alva. Let's meet below. I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log, I think it's Tuesday the 2nd? Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the reeds. But can we deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
They were trying to stop the Pharaoh plague here.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. Most of the data about that is lost or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family. My sister. I left her when she was 14. Already you could see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it. I do. It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... they will get better.
But even if I believe you, my people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
I'm not sure I understand. But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
We need to keep moving. Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
Okay, so it seems that they were developing a way to stop the biomass conversion around the time they knew the plague was happening. And they knew the plague was happening. I mean, Pharaoh went to Elizabeth only when it was really, really bad. So they must have been working on that here. Like, their plan when there was biomass conversion was probably to make a plant that couldn't be eaten. But presumably then that plant is also probably not good for anything else. So they're going to try to contain it, right? Sucking the oxygen out of a room in a fire. And they weren't going to be able to get to it in time, or it would probably take such a large amount that it would be just as harmful anyway, would be my guess. And then that's probably when Pharaoh went to Elizabeth.
Another maze. The road to truth is never a straight line. So the metal flowers, what the data referred to as adamantine wreaths, they were
Somehow I keep going the correct way when I want to explore.
This is it.
This is? Oh, ladder.
Okay. Let's find a way to get into the proving ground.
Ooh, this is cool. Then they lifted up, their eyes as it grew lighter and beheld, each other's aspects saw and shrieked and died. Even of their mutual hideousness they died. Unknowing who he was upon whose brow famine had written fiend. The world was void, the populous and powerful was lump, seasonless, herbless, treeless, manless, lifeless. A lump of death, a chaos of hard clay, rivers, lakes, and ocean all stood still. And nothing stirred within their silent depths. The ship, sailorless, lay rotting on the sea, and their masts fell down piecemeal as they dropped, and they slept on the abyss without a surge. The waves were dead, and the tides were in their own grave. The moon, their mistress, had expired before. The winds withered in stagnant air, and the clouds perished. Darkness had no need of aid of them. She was the universe. Oh shit, true. This is cool. It's just a flooded area.
That complex should be test station Ivy.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
Bellovax.
It's so still.
I don't like this.
Keep your guard up.
Whoa!
One of those machines.
It's a giant bat?
Into the test station.
What? What is this? Okay, I guess it's just time for a giant bat. Why not? What else do I have that does fire? This. I don't have a lot of fire stuff, actually. I could have sworn I had a thrower that had fire, but I guess it doesn't. So I need to get one. Okay. I'm really not into this whole giant bat thing. Did a lot of damage though. Okay, so invisible's your gig, huh? I don't know what makes you invisible, but let's see if we can't knock it off. I removed something. Oh god. You're angry. You know what? Sticky. Ow! It's also invisible. I mean, it being a giant bat isn't enough. It needed something else. It definitely, I mean, this was not enough in its own right. I mean, come on. How could that possibly be enough in its own right? Oh my god. My god. Listen, you don't need to be this extra right now, okay? I just set myself on acid. You know, Alva, thanks for the cheering, I guess. It's nice, I suppose. Ah! Oh, that was a whiff. You know what? How are you with purge water? I don't think the Legacy had a whole lot of gigantic robotic bats. I could be wrong. Not sure they have a lot to say in the subject. Ugh! Okay. Giant robot bats.
We should be able to get into test station
That was, you know, this morning I woke up and I went, you know what would just make everything better? Is if I could fight a giant robotic bat. And this game gave me that. It gave me a giant robotic bat. You know? Oh, you were throwing ammo at me. That's nice. Thank you.
There might be more machines.
Stealth generator. Okay, I did successfully shoot that off of him, which is nice. Okay, I thought I hadn't looted this yet. Hey, a metal flower?
It's carrying one of the metal flowers. Is that how they've been distributed?
On the backs of giant invisible bats? That's a plot twist. Giant invisible bats dropped off metal flowers across the planet was not on my bingo card. Giant robot. A giant robot bat that turns invisible, right? Don't forget. It had to turn invisible.
Oh, that's interesting.
Find something?
The fourth test station. Willow. It looks like it's underwater.
Huh. I'll have to overlook
Do you never understand, right?
Must have faith.
It's made it sound like there was going to be another station we can look at later in the game. Okay, so look, Aquino is officially that kid in high school that could not write a school paper without putting 3 quotes in it just to prove that they know quotable people. You know, sometimes a giant invisible bat just wants to feel pretty and have a flower. You're right, Kathleen. I should be more considerate. You know? Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. That is actually a quote also used in the XCOM games. I'm pretty sure. I think it's in Enemy Within? But you are supposed to understand the trick once it's done. When the curtain pulls back to reveal the mirrors, yet I still have no idea how we achieve this act of scientific conjuring. It's not just that the seed with the projects have come together or the stability of the results despite the complexity of the bioengineering. It isn't even the huge variety of crops that can now be made more heat, drought, and disease resistant. It's a simple fact that all of these results are tangible. No announcement in scientific journals, no celebrating predictions born from simulations. Our research has become manifest in physical artifacts. Where the dream took root in an abandoned industrial site 4 years ago, now there stands row upon row of automated FAS farming units, each of which can conduct gene manipulation in the field, the actual field. These robots analyze soil composition, light intensity, temperature, wind speed, and 100 other factors. Then, utilizing gene sequences we created, they can select or construct a plant to produce the best yields at that location. Of course, all of the crops these units create are best harvested by other FAS machines. But when a population is starving, what government is going to quibble about being forced to use our robots to speed things up? Should I be uncomfortable watching Ted Farrell's coffers swell with money from the desperate and the starving? Maybe, but I know that it's his belief, money, and drive that have filled the world's empty stomachs. Desperation can only be achieved by the living, and we have given them back their lives. Us, our work. Farrell's resources, science triumph. Together, we have changed the world.
And walk with ancestors. We shall find what we seek.
This is such a cool spot.
So much is still hidden from my focus.
Aloy, just give her another focus. Like, let the poor girl use another focus. I'm gonna have so much money when we're done with this.
We're done in every way. The reeds were weak. Carvel came through. On a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the reeds to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from U.S. Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 370.
So they did find a cure, but way too late.
Close.
Like, drastically too late.
I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
This is where the Faro plague was made. Or at least the robots that became
So
plague.
all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module onto my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room.
Craft the Vine Cutter! Around 80 hours of gameplay, centuries old knowledge, all so that we could craft a vine cutter. Ooh, that's scary. Okay. From Marjan's letter. It is with regret that I resign. I share the regret. You served as an excellent deputy, but no single person above the team or project. I came to create life, not destroy it. After all we've achieved together, I did not expect such a lack of vision. Yes, our research has shifted direction, but biomass conversion is no different than burning wood in a stove or distilling ethanol from molasses. It is a method to release solar energy that was captured organically. Yes, there are military applications for this technology, but that does not mean there is a logical, moral argument against biomass conversion itself. To say so is emotional petulance, plain and simple. The saddest... She is really that... like, that kid. The saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. Okay, but Isaac Asimov wasn't wrong. Weed whacking time. Yeah. Game's about to become a garden simulator. I have so many weeds to cut. It's perfect for springtime. Nefasi to end her letter with a quotation made a direct attack. Childish. Oh, this is the letter that had the quote. Okay, that's kind of funny. Disappointing personal. Any sadness I might have had about her departure left me in a moment. I wish her luck with whatever position she's able to find, but the greenhouse will continue on all the stronger now that it's free from such narrow thinking. I'll sum it up with another quote, one better suited to the circumstances. Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less.
like it's been flooded for a while. In here. We'll have to climb up.
Right behind you.
Stash. We can use the line to get down.
Right. Easy.
You can do it. I believe in you. Come on. Come on. Good job.
Made it. I still can't believe you took on all these soldiers by yourself. There, but we better make haste. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Couldn't you explain to them that I'm with you? Vine cutter.
Now what?
Now, we get to that data core.
As I was saying, I still can't believe you took on all these soldiers by yourself. But we better make haste. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Right.
Where am I trying to go exactly? Got it, okay. Let's go cut some vines.
Let's hope this new module works.
Use melee attack to open a flower. Somehow I thought this would be more ceremonious,
Let's
but
see if the software works.
Vines. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
she has to end up coming back with us to the base. I don't know how she couldn't. I think she and Zoe would be good friends.
The data core looks intact.
Time to bring Demeter home.
They'd either be good friends or very strange rivals.
Demeter, it's time to go home. To Gaia.
See you in the morning. Yes.
That is not the voice I was expecting Demeter to have.
Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate function to original code.
Hey Jonas, welcome. How you doing?
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But they kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server.
My team.
Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about...
Uh-oh. Hey, I'm here with your diviner.
Alba! Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
They shot at me.
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her. Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
So she's known who I was this whole time.
Diviner. We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
You heard.
Okay, Aloy, you gotta play. You gotta play the part.
You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
I can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
And you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner, what's the delay?
She's talking to an ancestor. That's the delay.
If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
So she knew who I was. That is interesting. I now have thoughts. She knew who I was, but also didn't believe that I was that
I
person.
need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But there's a cauldron and a tall neck nearby. Might want to head back to them before I make the trek back to base. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal.
Yeah, I kind of want to go to the cauldron. We might do the cauldron on the way back, because I think I still have... Well, I have about an hour. I probably have time for a cauldron, depending. So that's very interesting. So she knows who Sobek is, but seemed to know that I wasn't Sobek, right? She wasn't acting like, oh, you're the ancestor. Now, she did hear me use the name Elizabeth Sobek Alpha Prime when I took Gaia. So did she know the whole time, or did she put 2 and 2 together when she heard me say that? Right? Because she did say how they went to a door and they weren't able to get in. It's because none of them had, like, you know, alpha whatever to get in. So she believes I'm an ancestor. Well, her people would believe that I'm an ancestor. So if that's true, then they know who Sobek is. Now, do they know who Sobek is? Because they came out of a project that was headed by Sobek? Or do they know who Sobek is because she was just famous and would have been in their data? I feel like she must just be an ancestor in general and not someone that they, like, truly, truly worship. Or, like, in that moment, there would have been a lot more going on. But maybe not. I see. So we were in... It was Elm, Oak, and Ivy, and then that's the one that's flooded. She knew the name and figured Aloy was some descendant of Sobek. She may have even not put 2 and 2 together until Aloy said the name. Right? Like, as she found out how much I know and how much I understand, and then, she definitely heard me say the name, and she definitely heard the computer recognize me as Sobek. It's a pretty quick run. We can just run. So I think my plan is here to try to get through this cauldron really quickly in about an hour. And then I'll need to be done because I'll have other things to get done today. But then we'll have gotten through quite a bit. And then we can save going back to Gaia for the start of the next stream. Go through Gaia stuff. And then kind of continue on. I don't know where the story goes from here because we don't get our next quest until, you know, we go to Gaia. Which is fine. Some societies with ancestor worship, it's more like reverence of the ancestor rather than actual worship, more like one would have for a saint or a god. And that's true. We just don't know, you know, what that means. But that's what I'm saying too, though, is if it was like true, like God level worship, then they would have recognized Sobek right away, and she would have recognized Sobek right away, and it would have been a bigger deal. I think that it's more likely either it's base level ancestor worship, or it's that she's, you know, what I'm saying is I don't think that they necessarily came from a Sobek made cradle. I don't know that we don't know that, but I don't know that we know that either. Kind of continuing on that line of thought. Is that a beach? I did not... I guess we ran through here in different weather. I couldn't see everything. I didn't realize we passed a beach. Hold on. We haven't gotten to the coast yet in this game, so I'd really like to run up here really quick and see the coast. Oh, hey. How do I... These are some of the new animals that I need for crafting that I haven't gotten to yet. The coast. Oh, I hate waves. Wow. Well, let's... Oh, I hate waves so much. I hate simulated waves. I hate looking at waves. Okay. What do we have here? For all we know, their view of Sobek similar to the way we view King Arthur, historical figure. Well, and that's, yes, exactly. For all we know. The ocean, guys. So cool. Okay, we'll continue on to the cauldron. It's not that they make me motion sick. I don't like waves. I get very uncomfortable. They kind of freak me out. I have refused to watch the movie Interstellar because of how much I hate looking at waves. Like, it's, I don't know if phobia is quite the right word, but it's more closer to phobia than it is motion sickness. They have some really good world building. Honestly, some of the best world building I've ever seen. Something's hunting me. Oh, that's right. This had the big shell snapper on the outside.
Could use fire against it.
Or acid. There's two things over there.
It'll be hard to sneak into that cauldron without being seen. Might want to take care of these machines first.
We will. Yup. It was in the trailer, thankfully, so I never made it to the movie. But it was pretty much the worst thing I could have ever looked at in my life. Can I sneak up on this snap maw? That's the question. Heck yeah! Big screen horizon. Love that. I'd love to go get that snap maw. I don't know if I can override underwater. You constant up and down. Haha. Can I override you underwater? That's what I don't know. Well, I can if you can see me, so... Oh, hi. Okay. This is not going well for me. This pretty much went as poorly as it could in my attempt to be strategic. Not gonna lie, I'm not entirely sure how I could have made any of that go worse. But that's okay. Ow. Pretty sure these guys are weak to first water. Come on. Oh, I'm swimming. That's a problem. Yeah, this one pretty terribly. Okay. We will recover. We will find a way to recover. Ow. This is all going pretty terribly. I forgot you guys can dig. That's irritating. Psych. You know what? That's not what I meant to do. There we go. This'll help. Over. Ow. Get out. Just buy me a little bit of time. Come back to me, shield. You suck. Ah. Ah. Oh, he's almost gone. Yeah. Okay. Well, we managed that. Like, because it's a great movie. I'm sure I would like it if I could ever just get past that scene, or like have somebody tell me when to not look or something. All right. That was riveting. Absolutely riveting. I don't even know where the snap maw ended up. He's up here. Burrower. Snap maw. chest. Okay. Anything interesting? Like, is there any green shine? Striped bass. That's a fish I need. Excellent. Green shine. We'll get that first. Grab some fish on the way if we can. Come on. Swimming as fast as I can here. Trying to get to this dang fish. I don't care anymore. It's another new creature. Ah, didn't get anything good from it though. Alright, cauldron. This feels like a cauldron you can't do until you have the breath mask, maybe. I wish you would tell me if I was hidden or not. It's one thing I kind of miss. Don't know where I'm supposed to go. Straight forward from where I am, apparently. Ah, I see. Huh. Okay. Well, let's go get in some kelp while I figure out what I'm supposed to do here. You don't need to see me. Okay, I definitely can't override underwater then. Good to know. Cauldron door. Oh crap. Okay. Well, so much for stealth kelp. Go up the thing, Aloy. Okay, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. There's a cauldron door, but I don't know if I can get in. Is that a way in? Or is that where I came in? I think that's where I came in. Okay, literally don't know where I'm supposed to go. Exit through that door. Am I supposed to figure out how to get up there? This is fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I don't know why anybody's worried. This is all completely normal. Apparently I can override some things while underwater. Yeah. You definitely cannot do this one until you have the breath mask. This is really cool. Like, this is so cool. Sure are.
Machine overrides. That crate. Might be able to use it to climb onto the ledge.
Okay, there's a lot going on in here. I just kind of want to take it all in first. Okay, so that's an energy wall we can't go through. Can't get up there. Okay. I bet it smells very briny in here. Do I need to pole cast it? Yes. Release the crate.
No, you don't.
Gosh dang it. I hate it when that happens.
That's not gonna work. What now? There's gotta be a way out of this room.
Can I put the crate in the water? If I did put the crate...
Climb up around here.
Yep, I can put the crate in the water. This is probably gonna be faster.
Incoming.
What's that? Oh, it's a anteater. Weak to plasma, huh? Gotta get that plasma meter up. Sure is up. Oh, you undid the plasma meter. That's rude. I don't know if those are positive or negative buffs on me, and I don't know what they mean or what they do. I'm sure it's fine.
That was fun. Now, back to finding a way out of here.
Okay. Grab the crate.
Gotta get closer. Try again.
In the water. In the water. There we go.
Current's moving the crate. If I get on the crate, I can let the current carry me to the rail.
That is the plan. Very, very slowly, but it is the plan.
There we go.
I need the meds. Give me the meds, thank you. I think I'm supposed to go over there. Yep, because I can't go in there. Want like a shot like where she's like, huh? I think I might be able to get that as a pose. Let's try before I spend too much time on it. Close. Nah. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, the pose options are a lot. There's many of them. I think I can make this one work. The facial expressions are also mostly not great. There's a couple that are fine. There's a couple that I don't completely loathe. And now I'm mad because I'm trying to get a specific shot and I don't have it lined up the way I want. Okay, yeah, I'm giving up on that one. I might do a silhouette shot though, because I am a sucker for a good silhouette shot. And I might be able to make this work. Oh my god. I like that. Are we actually going to take the picture? It's not taking any pictures for me today. Okay. We'll do it the Steam way. This is really cool though. Suppose I'm supposed to ride that, huh?
That's right, I guess.
Oh, that's cool. I never noticed the bubble around me when I did this.
There's the cord.
Oh, hi. Lots of water.
Maybe I can glide to the platform.
We will, but we're gonna take care of some business first. That didn't do much. That did a lot. Ah!
To find a way back to that platform.
Chekhov's giant batch of water. It's gonna be some kind of frickin' Tide Ripper or some sort of invisible water bat bothering me in here. Something just moved in. Oh good, snap moths. That's what I was hoping would be in here. Oh, hi. That'll pop. Yeah! I didn't really want to pop him because I kind of wanted the resources, but, you know, here we are. Gotcha. Okay, that looks very important over here. Oh, well, hi. Yeah, definitely important. I wonder if there's more than one of those, or if this is the one I need. Let's give it a shot.
This looks like some kind of gate. What it's used for.
I don't know. Opening and closing?
There's a note over there. Too bad I can't override it from here.
We're gonna figure out what we're doing here eventually.
Can't reach the core from here. I'll have to keep going and hope there's another path to it. Looks like this whole
And here I really thought we were about done.
question is, pump for what?
Water? Probably a pump for water.
Move fast with that adhesive. Vents. Use them to climb up. Just have to turn them on.
found one. Haha, sucker. Should probably use that berserker ammo that I got, but nah. Step.
Frost won't help her. She was born from the cold.
Come on. Come on over here, Skippy. Or don't. That also works.
Let's see what this does.
We will as soon as we loot. Loot first. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna guess this doesn't do what I want it to do. Oh, this is a big old dead end. That's pretty cool. I feel like I could have gotten her standing somewhere else though.
That's a lot of water. This cauldron must be pumping it in. At this rate, I'll be able to swim my way to those overrides. If I can find my way back to the core.
Love that for me.
Good use of this.
Thing is, I know it sucked in water, but I don't know what it sucked in with the water. You know what I'm saying? There could be some nasty things in there. I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going. This appears to be another dead end. Oh, the core's up, right? I'm in the correct room. I'm just down below. Is that what's happening? Yes. Okay. There we go. So nice that there's these little footrests for me. Cube. I'm gonna guess then this will fall if I jump on it. Or maybe that's what I'm getting the cube to. Hold on.
Yeah, it won't work this close. Oh, it's the spot. Should be able to climb.
I knew it. I frickin' knew it. But it still let me climb anyway. I was about to get so angry because it had done that to me so many times. Okay. I get really annoyed when it won't register the movements I want it to make. See? I should jump. Like, if I'm holding the direction, so in this case, D, because I want to go to the right, and hit space for jump, it should let me jump. Unless, oh, okay, I just needed to stop going all the way up, apparently. Climbing's still very messy in this.
Well, doesn't look like I can reach it.
I thought she said a whale, and honestly, I would have completely believed it. At this point. Why is this in red?
Maybe it'll raise the water of the last one. There's the core. Maybe now I'll be able to reach that tunnel.
Oh, hey, it's my crate. I wonder if I move the crate over here.
Doesn't look like I can climb up to that tunnel yet. Maybe there's something I can use to reach that rail on the wall.
I think the crate, but I don't know how to get the crate out of the water. Maybe this will bring it up to me.
I need to find something that'll help me get to that rail. Don't want that right on top of me. Don't think I'm getting this thing out of here.
Okay.
There has to be another way to get to that rail.
Can I put the water back down and move the crate?
I don't think this is gonna help.
Okay, fine, Aloy. This is a little bit terrifying. Maybe if I lower the water. Maybe if I raise the water. Just cannot make up our mind how much water we want in the area. We will. Where am I trying to get it exactly? I don't really remember where I'm trying to move it to. There, to here. I'm assuming she's gonna tell me where, and I have it where it needs to go. Or do I move it and then now I can raise the water again? Like, is that what I'm supposed to be figuring out here? Because that's where I need the crate. And that's... like, I can't move the crate there right now. I think I'm just supposed to be figuring this out on my own.
Just gotta move the crate to that rail on the wall and get out of here.
Worst case scenario, I can just lower the water again and move it all again. We'll figure it out. Nope, we made it. We're good. The game was forgiving, so I didn't have to do that 500 times. Back to fighting.
Place looks busy.
shell walkers. Move to acid. Move to shot. To acid. I want that, please. I would like that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, looks like they called for backup.
Ow. There's a lot of you. Well, I'm burning too. That's fine. Let's see if this is any good. My guy. I'm trying to farm off of this shell walker. Because I need a lot of their parts for upgrades. Alright. Woo, that did something. Boop. How are you not dead?
Now to find a way back to the core.
After we gather things. Because I need a lot of these parts. I'm gonna have to farm shell walkers here at some point. Cool. I got 2 lightning guns, and I think I need like 8. Just means I have to do some farming, that's all. Obviously I need that crate for something, but I also am in need of healing mushrooms. Okay. Where we're moving this to, I'm not entirely sure. Probably there, would be my guess. crate time. We're gonna have a crate time. Interesting. I wonder what I could have done.
Carriers from here.
Ah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. I hoped it was just go through the door, but no, we have to keep this complicated. Alright, wouldn't be a cauldron if we didn't ride on a thing to another thing, so I guess this is appropriate. What's new?
Getting ready to release it. I need to get to the core fast.
What's new? The sparking? Got him. Some stuff and things. Alright. Core, maybe? I think we're gonna get there. Oh, yeah. Oh, good. A Tide Ripper.
I can't fight that thing in all this water.
Yep.
I need to hurry.
What am I trying to do? Oh, good. I'm glad this happened. Considering I don't know.
That thing's not gonna let me get anywhere near the core.
Okay. Where do I lower the water? Gabe. Gonna give me some advice on where to lower the water? Because guess what? I don't have this room memorized.
Find a way to the room I was in before. It's the only way to lower the water in here.
God, I hate everything! Okay, so we need to go there. Okay. So... That's not terrifying or anything. Oh, God. Nope, just keep going. Just keep going, Aloy. Just go. Just get by it. Maybe it's this big glowing thing under the water. Maybe that's where I need to go.
Maybe you can help me out.
Woo, boy! We're having fun. Let me override, you piece of crap. Let me override. That wasn't utterly horrifying or anything. Nope. Nope, that was totally fine. Nothing about that was horrific. I don't actually know if it followed me in here or if it's in the other room or what's happening. Great, okay. think these are your terms, Aloy. I think these are, at best, mutually agreeable. But I'm not even sure that's accurate.
Here we go.
What do you weep to? Oh good, you're an Apex Tide Ripper. That's even better. Hold on. I did not get a chance to look, so we're just gonna do this. Tide Ripper. Apex Tide Ripper. Strong. Okay, so don't use Purge, Water, or Fire. If I have Frost or Shock, great. But if I don't, I can just use at least Acid. Yeah, Acid's doing its job. Ow. You know what? Plasma. Oh god. I don't know why, but that just feels very disturbing. It's like the worst. You remember when we were kids and we just all had that sprinkler that was a fire hydrant? It's like that. Hang tight, Aloy. Go, go, go. There we go. Hang tight, Aloy. This thing is angry. He's so angry. You know what? Mahis. There we go. Get sticky. Oh! I mean, he's not weak to Purge Water, but that just means we're popping stuff. Did we pop the sprinkler? I bet that sucked. Oh, no, never mind. We did not pop the sprinkler. The sprinkler's still there. There is still a sprinkler. Oh, God, I'm gonna die. Okay. Everything's fine. Everyone needs to stop panicking. Hold on. Just occurred to me. No, this is relatively strong versus Purge Water. This one's much better. Okay, so these are both about the same. We'll do this one. This is horrible. Okay. Hold on. Let's also change this up. And let's change this up. Although I don't know if that's actually going to be as helpful as I'd like it to be. We need to kill that sprinkler! Oh god! Kill the sprinkler! Ah! It's very defensive of that sprinkler. Oh yeah! We need to work on the tail too, because I need to get a tail for crafting purposes. I killed the sprinkler! There we go. No, still, sprinkler's still not dead. What? This is the single most intense sprinkler I've ever seen in my life. Okay, we've halved the sprinkler. The sprinkler is in half. Yeah! I need that for crafting. Ha ha! Probably not the best place to do that. Reload while we can. Critical strike. Critical strike. Why won't you critical strike? There we go. Just keep stabbing it in the neck. Yes! Okay. Woo! And we're out of stuff. We are very out of stuff. Okay. Sprinkler defeated. It's just like when I was a kid. You all know, like, this could just be because I'm a Star Wars fan, but, like, did anyone else take a plastic baseball bat, like the T-ball bats we had as kids, and then fight your sprinkler? For me, it was a lightsaber. For you, it may have been a sword. Or is that just a me thing? I know I chopped his tail off somewhere, and I'd like to get that. Not as worried about the health. I'm more worried about finding the tail bit. I wonder if it fell into the water. Is that it? Use the yardsticks as lightsabers? But did you fight sprinklers, or were they just lightsabers? I know I shot his tail off. Did the tail go in the water? It might have. Okay, hold on. We'll just look down here real quick. Apex Burrower. Okay, I really wanted that tail. Can't say I ever fought your sprinkler as a kid, but it sounds like very fun. That's what I would do all the time. There it is! Oh, no, that's the Apex Burrower. That's not what I wanted. Gosh dang it, I got really excited that I'd found it. Oh, okay. I either didn't successfully knock it off or it got lost somewhere. That's okay. Unfortunately, that will probably not be the last Tide Ripper I fight. I had 4 siblings to fight. We had a lightsaber toy from the Phantom Menace. I had some too. I feel like it might be on it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's, like I said, it's not like that old. I even know where a Tide Ripper is. That's probably not going to be as high of a level anyway. I could just fight that one. Wrapping paper tubes are also the classic. Rock breaker. Tide ripper. That's nice. Trimmer tusk. Stormbird. We'll have to restore the Thunderjaw. Restore Silverfang. And the Dreadwing. Slaughter Spine. This one had some big ones in it. Alright, this timed out perfectly. So I'm gonna get us to a campfire as a save point. And then we'll call it. So no stream tomorrow. No stream tomorrow for sure. I wonder if there's still a snap maw in here. Friday is possible. I was gonna try to do something plans wise on Friday, but they were outdoor plans and it's gonna be really cold. So if Friday plans get canceled, we'll do a stream. Also, my friend Bear, if he's listening, is his birthday on Friday. So I feel like we could honor his birthday. And then we'll see. We'll definitely stream some amount of time this weekend. But when? I don't know. I have a aunt and uncle in town. So some of my weekend will be getting to see them.
I can get it from my stash later.
Finally get to these coastal animals. Let me get a bunch of upgrades I haven't had in a while. I'm gonna try my best to be good and not play until we're back, just in case I trigger some sort of story point. I don't want to do that off stream. Missed the pelican. And that shouldn't be a problem if we stream Friday. So we'll see. But we did a lot. We found Demeter, we did a cauldron, we found the beach for the first time. It was a good, solid outing. I might still not be able to craft more of these. I can kind of craft some, but we're gonna need to be careful. I might just need to outright do some harvesting. Oh, we did get... Oh, for the purge water bow. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I use this bow fairly often. So I'm not against upgrading this. What else we got here? See, I needed the Shell Walker lightning gun. This is pretty decent armor. But I think I'm gonna wait, because I feel like I need the Shell Walker lightning gun for other stuff. Okay, but yeah, like I said, we accomplished a fair amount. I think we should be happy with ourselves. But I appreciate everyone being here. Bearing with me. Sorry it's a little shorter. But I gotta go take care of some things. But hopefully I'll see you Friday, if not sometime this weekend. We will continue.